Hello to you. My name is Jesse Johnson. This is gyroscopes, how they work to tell if Earth is flat or ball-shaped. This here is a toy gyroscope. Cost $10 on eBay. It has no force to counteract other forces. Therefore, is essentially dead mass. Once extra force is invested in the gyro by spinning its disc, the gyro resists and counteracts other forces. Gyros work on invested force. No force, no gyro. Gyros do not defy and aren't anti-anything. Gyros are forces in actions, reactions, and counteractions with other forces. Gyros spinning at top speeds have more force than surrounding forces, even the EFF or the Earth's force field. Gravity does not exist. The EFF, Earth's field force, does. In physics, gravity is 9.18 meters a second squared, or 32 feet a second squared. Before you can square this number, you must have 32 feet of fall for the first second. 32 feet a second is a speed. 32 feet a second squared is an acceleration. Nothing falls 32 feet in the first second in the Earth's field force. It's a false number. Things fall 16 feet a second in the first second and 16 feet a second squared in all following seconds. A spinning gyro counters the EFF's, Earth's field force, that is, between 10 and 90 degrees. That's how it stands straight up as well as precess. A gyro has two actions. One, keeping its position, and two, precession. There are two types of precessions. Forced precession and number two, unforced precession. Now I'm going to spin the gyro. Hold on, please. As you can see, the gyro will not fold if it's spinning faster, and it will start precessing. That means going farther and further out as it goes about its forces. It does not fold because it has more upward counteracting force than the EFF, downward pulling force. Gyro's force can counteract the EFF's force 2 to 1 to 30 to 1. The EFF cannot deposition the gyro. If a gyro disc has 12 inches circumference, about 3/8 in diameter, and is spinning at 20,000 RPMs, this is 333 RPSs, or 333 feet per second times 30 a second times 3,600 seconds, which equals 1,198,800 feet divided by 5,280 feet, or 1 mile, which equals 227 miles per hour. The Earth's field force is 16 feet a second times 3,600 seconds, which equals 57,600 feet divided by 5,280 feet, 1 mile again, which is about 11 miles per hour. That's 11 miles per hour against 227 miles per hour gyroscopic speed. 227 divided by 11 equals about 20.7. The gyro would be 20.7 times more counteracting powerful than the EFF. 227 miles per hour, which it would be the speed of the gyro, counters the Earth's field force 11 miles per hour at specific points throughout the mass of the disk. Spinning force adds inertia. Inertia is ability not to be moved. Airplanes use gyros as artificial horizons, which is 100% exacting to the real horizon, where the plane banks, pitches, rolls, or loops. The gyro keeps its position 2-to-1 to 30-to-1 force ratio over the EFF, or Earth's force field. Now, hold on please. I'm going to move the camera. Now, to continue. If the Earth were a ball-shaped object, then the gyro does this. This here is the gyro. This here is north, south, west, east. This here is the Earth is considered to be 24,901 miles in circumference at the equator. So this is 6,225 miles. This is 12,450 miles. And this here is 18,675 miles. This here, the brownish arrows here, are the EFF, Earth field force, which is 16 feet a second. That's the speed. 16 feet a second squared. That's an acceleration, and which is approximately 11 miles per hour. This is what holds you down to the ground per hour, every single second. Now, the gyro here is moving at 20,000 RPMs, which is a 12-inch circumference disc, which is 3.8 inches in diameter disc, or 333 feet a second, which equals 227 miles per hour. Against 11 miles per hour Earth's field force. This here represents the Earth. This here's large circle. This here's the Y coordinate. This here's the X coordinate. And this here yellow one is an airplane, a plane. This here's the gyro. Once again, 11 miles per hour force cannot dislodge or deposition 227 miles per hour of force. The gyro will stay exactly as you see it. Exactly as you see it here. Until it gets all the way back here. Because it is greater than 20.7 times more powerful and more forceful than the Earth's field force at 11 miles per hour. At 227 miles per hour. Now, the EFF will have no general effect on the gyro. The main reason gravity does not exist is it's made to do the impossible. Over 600 years, European cultures have tried to make gravity and the heliocentric religion model work. Physically, a physical impossibility. Here are 3 examples. 1, gravity is 0 at 10,000 miles from the Earth's surface, but supposedly reaches to hold the moon in place at 240,000 miles away with 0 force. Number 2, gravity is 0 at 10,000 miles force. Gravity is 0 at 10,000 miles from Earth's surface, but it reaches Pluto 3.6 billion miles away to hold it in place. 3, Earth's gravity is 9.81 meters square, and the moon is 1.62 meters square. Earth's gravity is 0 at 10,000 miles away from its surface, and the moon's gravity is 0 at 1,000 miles away from its surface. But you are told that Earth's oceans are affected, the high and low tide, by a moon 240,000 miles away, as well as a moon which pulls Earth out of its shape to make it bulge around an equator. Utter physical impossibilities. I want to thank everyone for listening and watching, and have a very good day.